It's Positively Muskegon, Andy O'Reilly down in Lakeside Emporium this morning. And, okay, it's pretty clear to see that I'm a customer of Lakeside Emporium. But one of the reasons that I am a customer is the unique experience that comes into play every time you come into Lakeside Emporium. And the people who bring you that, they're purveyors of all things pleasant, are Gary and Loreen Samples. I wanted to get with you guys today and talk a little bit about Lakeside Emporium because it is something so unique to Muskegon. I mean, there's candy stores all over the country and all that, but the theme here and the absolute attention paid to that old-time candy store feel is something that you just don't find anymore. Talk a little bit about when you wanted to start this business and what was the inspiration behind it.
Well, we had a gas station here. It was Loreen's father's gas station. He'd opened it in 1969, and he became ill, and Loreen had to take over and run the gas station. And a little piece of a building became open across the street from where we are now, and she saw it and said, we need to put something in there. And we decided we were going to try to do a little old-fashioned candy store, and when we started, it was a whole lot of work. And when we look back at pictures, it looked like it had nothing in it.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
But it very small start. We had like 4 chocolates, a few truffles, and we tried to find anything that was still made that reminded us of our childhood.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of nostalgia on your part as well.
Yeah.
But to me, the thing that really stands out about Lakeside Emporium is the way that all of these customers are treated. When you walk through the door here, it's like you're walking into your family.
Oh, thank you.
Almost. And I'm not saying that because I'm in here a lot and Cindy's in here a lot. What I'm saying that for is that everybody that comes through the door is equally felt like they're important. And they're a part of your business. And they're, well, talk about that. I mean,
exactly.
where does this concept come from? What made you decide that no matter who came through, they were looking for something to brighten their day, and you're going to frost it by treating them better than they'll find anywhere else? What's the inspiration?
Well, we always wanted to make sure that it was a pleasant and comfortable experience for people to come.
Yeah.
And we wanted to be able to accommodate people of all ages.
Sure.
And to us, every single person that walks through that door is like just like family.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, we're just so excited to see them, and we want to make sure that at least while they're in here, it's a wonderful part of their day.
Yeah.
And it's so important to us. We value our customers so much, and we just can't imagine not having an experience like that for anybody that walks through the door.
When you started this, did you imagine it would grow to be what it is today?
No.
Not really.
No?
We thought it'd be one person at the counter part-time.
Right.
That was it.
You got more employees than radio stations now. I mean, I know all of it. But I mean, you come in here, you're never waiting in line long. The people are all friendly. Except, well, Gary has his days, but you know, the overall feeling is great. And if you look around inside Lakeside Emporium, you see all these faces, all these customers that have come in to make part of your business. Can you tell me a story behind every one of these pictures?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. We always had the idea that we wanted to get pictures of our customers on the wall, and I was off for a little bit for some surgery, and when I came back, Gary had put the first dozen up.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, we have the walls filled now, and there's no space left, but we do have a digital frame now.
Yeah.
We have about maybe 150 to 200 pictures on that.
Yeah.
And I get here very early every morning to get everything ready, and when I walk in here and see these faces, I know exactly what I got up for every morning.
And that's it.
That's it.
A great experience and very happy people coming in. And I mean, there's hundreds of them.
And there's not too many of them are crying or frowning.
Right?
Right.
Let's talk about some of the goodies in here.
Sure.
One of my favorite things is coming in for pop. I love the gourmet selection of soda that you have. What are your biggest sellers? What do people come in that, what's the one thing that you go through the most of?
In pop?
No, in the store in general.
Well, fudge is number one.
And that's homemade right here.
Right here.
Right?
Yep, 67 different flavors.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
the ice cream is very popular.
yeah, really only, I mean, if you want a cone, there's not too many places you can go in
Dead of winter.
February
Yeah.
and get an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And we try to give like big, giant portions and keep the prices low. And
That's a good way to do it.
And we specialize in nostalgic candies.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that if the candy is still made, we carry it.
And if you look down at the other end of the store, it really is like walking back in time.
It's so nice to hear.
They've got, I mean, they've even got candy cigarettes.
Right, yeah.
Doesn't say that on there.
No, not anymore, but we all know what they were,
Yeah.
candy sticks.
And there's an interesting story behind those. We at first took a stand, we weren't going to carry them,
Right.
and we didn't want to offend anybody, and every other day people were asking for them, so we decided to sell them out of the back.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
the trunk of your car.
So eventually that just became, they were out there. So,
yeah. That's one of the things our grandson loves. He's 5.
Sure.
And it's like, where does a 5-year-old in today's day and age figure out that candy cigarettes are good?
Exactly.
You do all kinds of seasonal changes. You've got all kinds of different themes and ways to change the store around. Valentine's Day had to be big.
Yes,
That's a big thing
Valentine's
for
Day
you.
was big,
Christmas?
yes. Yes.
Do you do all that online too?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, at lakesideemporium.com with
Okay.
no spaces.
Right.
And we have about 350 items that you're able to buy online, and
Wow.
there's gift boxes and.
Is that a growing portion of the business? Are you sending a little bit of Muskegon love out?
Yeah.
Yes,
Every which
yes,
direction?
all over the country. And what's great is people that come into the store from other states. They're
Yeah.
here to visit family or here to see the area, the beautiful Muskegon area. They'll come in, they find things they like, and then they can go home and order.
Nice.
And many times they'll order for us to send to people, because
Right.
we'll send to them or for them.
Right.
And that's a side of business that we do like to, we want to see grow more.
Right.
Talk about the future. I mean, are you happy in your tight little location here down in Lakeside? It's beautiful. It's period perfect. Everything is great. But is there something in the back of your mind that says we could be a little bigger?
I don't know.
Well,
And there's no right or wrong answer.
yeah,
I
sure.
mean,
Well, we always we want very much to always grow our customer base.
Yeah.
We're so thrilled. We have, is it over 7,000 people on Facebook now?
Yeah.
We've got that many followers, and we're thrilled, especially on Saturdays, just to see this place.
Yeah.
Wall to wall, lined up, and that's wonderful. But we always want more people to be able to share this experience. But it was a huge decision just to move over here from
Yeah.
our original location.
Sure.
We laugh at how many years or how long we deliberated about whether
Because
or
we
not
didn't want to lose the atmosphere.
right.
We were in a really old building. It was, sort of falling apart in places. We had no room though. We couldn't carry nearly the products we have now. We couldn't have ice cream over there. We didn't have a cooler, but we had a Coleman cooler
Yep.
with pop in it. We thought, well, we don't want to lose the atmosphere, but we came over here anyway, and we tried to. It took a year to get the inside the way we wanted it.
Yep.
And we hope we've achieved that. We play the old music and
Yeah.
everything.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Everything about the store is good, and it makes you feel happy coming here. It makes you feel happy to know that nice people. And the thing for me that really stands out is the patience that you've taken to make sure things are right. So many people in today's day and age think that the money comes first, and the rest will follow. But what you've built is grown. It's improved in time, and you've proved that you put the service first. The customers are going to follow, and you're going to have a gold mine on your hands, which I think you kind of do.
The gold mine part of it would be nice. But,
Yeah, nobody makes enough. I get that.
Yeah,
I
we
do.
are thrilled to have as many followers as we do.
Well,
And
it's
we
a-
just hope that everybody always feels like they're
Yeah.
here.
Now you do a party in the spring too.
We do.
Talk about that. As long as we're here, let's tell them
Yes.
about the big party.
Well, it's so important to us to say thank you to our customers,
Sure.
and we try to do so daily when they come in and see us. But once a year, we like to throw a big party to really
Whoop it
let
up.
them know. Yeah, Lakeside Emporium Anniversary Party, LEAP is
Yeah.
what we coined it, and it's normally held the Saturday before Memorial Day
Okay.
every year. And our purpose is to have people come. We have live music. We offer tremendous specials throughout the day, and we just want people to come, bring their lawn chairs, sit, enjoy the beautiful Lakeside area.
It is a
And,
great area.
Yeah, and just come in, and that's our way of saying thank you.
They have the opportunity to get free fudge.
Nice.
Yep.
Or a discount. It depends on what balloon they pop. It's Gummy Palooza time, so you can get all the gummy bears you want for pretty cheap. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
we have a good time that day.
It's a great store, and
Thank
we're proud to have you
you.
here in Muskegon, and we're glad that when people come to town, you're the faces that they get to see. That's a big
Thank
deal, and it's
you.
important.
Thank you.
It's Gary and Loreen from Lakeside Emporium right here on Positively Muskegon. Come on down and get yourself a sweet treat.